That's a good before and after kind of picture. It is hard to believe this much time has passed and that much devastation. It was pretty wild, pretty unpredictable.
Communities in the Midland County region just ravaged by the rushing water.
These are the two areas we're talking about. The Edenville Dam, which failed last night, and the Sanford Dam north of Midland, which has been breached.
It's a very shocking feeling and surreal. Everything feels like it's out of place, like you're not really in your town. I remembered Senator Peters had been here during the flood. We decided to contact Senator Peters' office to see if he could help simplify the communications and help us get to the right person.
The senator's office was the most helpful in dealing with FEMA. It was extremely helpful to have the senator in our corner. And in the end, those meetings finally became productive.
I think a whole new level of enlightenment between the village of Sanford and FEMA happened at that point in time.
A long way to go, but this just started, the Sanford Unity Walk, and people here say they are Sanford strong. They really mean it. There are signs of hope all over this area.
So right after the flood happened, a group of people opened a Facebook page called Sanford Strong. Part of that movement was all about bringing the community together. People felt loved by the surrounding communities, and they felt like people were paying attention and kind of wrapping their arms around us and helping us recover.
This community knows how to respond to a flood, and part of that is the planning, and part of that is the trust that we have built as local officials.
We actually began some work in fall of 2020 to help very localized areas to recover and rebuild.
While at Sanford Village Park, Peters talked about the need to pass the Bipartisan Disaster Assistance Simplification Act of 2023. He says it would help improve the process of applying for federal disaster aid to support communities like Sanford.
After a disaster, there are multiple types of federal assistance that may be available to disaster survivors. That's why I've been working on a bill to require FEMA, SBA, and HUD to create a universal disaster application.
When you're in the middle of a disaster and you have a lot of paperwork to fill out, it's pretty daunting. If that Simplification Act had been in place, we wouldn't have had to fill out two different sets of paperwork with two different sets of people.
If that entire process were streamlined, that would take a huge layer right off of the work that these people are doing, literally with their sleeves rolled up and their mud boots on.
The federal government has spent many billions of dollars to help respond to and recover from disasters. However, until very recently, we chronically underinvested in mitigating the effects of disasters before they occur.
We're continuing to work with our state legislators, our federal legislators, to improve infrastructure in the community. I really think it's important to acknowledge what the senator has done as far as advocating for the Midland community, the Great Lakes Bay region.
Because small towns are about seeing people face to face and about relationships, and having your staff come here pretty regularly to check on things, sit down over ice cream in the ice cream store, and have Senator Peters come through on his tour, meant a lot to have people actually come here.